Good morning.
Good morning.
He is my rock, the man who is there when I call, the man who is there to catch me before I fall. My father, Emmanuel Shahid Samad Watson bin Avraham. Growing up as a child, my dad was in a very broken home. My dad's father and mother was on the drugs of heroin. He grew up in a house where his dad was rarely home, mother rarely home, father locked up, brother on drugs, sister on drugs. So things were very, very challenging for my father. My father exceeded beyond all expectations. My dad was homeless at the age of 14, having to figure out where to stay, trying to find comfort, living in abandoned homes, abandoned cars, abandoned buildings, under bridges. My father had to wake up every morning and go shower and brush his teeth at the local YMCA because he had nowhere to lay his head. This drive stuck with my father. Now, most assume that because I play football and because of my dad's drive and passion for the sport that I'm being forced to play the game. My dad used to make me get up in the mornings every morning at 6 o'clock and run. Early bird gets the worm, he used to tell me, till 7 o'clock in the evening, working out at night when I come home. I used to say, Dad, you don't think these workouts are hard? He said, son, nothing in life is hard, nothing is easy. Some things just require more work than others. As I began to grow up and mature into a young man, I started to see my dad as someone who was after me. I started to run from my father's love. Wanted to make my own decisions, wanted to mature into my own man, started to lead me to make bad decisions that weren't for my best interest. My father told me, son, whatever your heart desires, my heart desires as well. So therefore, I could never do anything or tell you anything to hurt you intentionally. My dad implanted in me a seed that will never leave me and that will always be with me. He taught me that in hard times, to never give up. He showed me and my 6 siblings that there is nothing in life that you cannot overcome. He always gave me juice when I had no more. Through all the pain and all the suffering that my father had to endure from growing up as a child, it caused him to be a little overbearing on his children. We all grew up and we all had different interests. We all became different people. We all became our own character. Growing up, my dad always forced us to cut our hair, wear suits and tie, always talk with a certain amount of dignity and courage and pride. I love my father dearly, and I have admired my father every day of my life. My father is my rock. My father is the man who is there when I call. My father has never let me fall beside the wayside. Emmanuel Shahid Samad Watson bin Avraham.